Hey team. Today I'm gonna do my skincare and my makeup and then maybe brush through my hair. I start with, this is unlabeled, my vitamin E oil. I'm an influencer, which is why I'm giving you generic products with no brand name on them. I'm influencing you. Anyway, I'm gonna do my skincare and my makeup, and then I'm just gonna like talk, you know. I just wanna talk. So like, what's been up? What's up, team? How's everybody doing? Like, really long time no speak. And that's my fault. Hey, and that is my fault, actually. Lately, I have been feeling extremely hopeless and empty and just generally not good. This is branded. I have used this literally one time, but it made my skin feel really nice. This is the COSRX Advanced Snail Mucin Power Essence. I don't know, it was given to me, so. And I hope you will excuse me for 1 second. I've had a sinus infection since Christmas, so I'm gonna do something gross off camera real quick. Sorry, I just had to shove my complete finger completely up my nose. Anyway. Save me, Snail Mucin. But, hold on. Take it down. The neck and the chest. Really work it in. Really work it in. And kind of massage my face as I'm working it in. Okay, final step for skincare, and then I'll take a little break to properly chat my beautiful, disgusting jar of Pond's Dry Skin Cream. This is my favorite moisturizer. It's really thick and really nice. I use it year round. I think a lot of people like switch their moisturizers to have heavier ones in the winter. I live in California, so I don't really need that. And I do this like oil and moisturizer every time I wash my face. So sometimes it just is too much. If I use anything heavier than this is already quite heavy. So I don't know. I just use it all the time. Yeah, and again, just really working that into the skin. I know a lot of people are like, just pat it in. I don't feel like it gets in my skin that way. So, I very forcefully massage it into my skin. And it feels really good to massage my face. Like right here, I hold most of my tension either right here or right here. Not so much in my shoulders anymore. A little bit in my shoulders, but not as bad as it used to be. I will get into that. Okay, so what have I been up to? I think the last video I posted was in July or August. And it was a song, wasn't it? I don't even know. I don't remember. It's been so long that I fully don't remember what the last thing was that I posted. It was either a song or it was me just chatting. Who knows? I couldn't tell you. Why would I know that? In that time, I think it was July. Anyway, a lot of stuff has happened since then. There's, oh my god, I don't know if you can see. Let's see, the cat hair all over my hands. Ugh, yuck. Anyway. There's been a lot since we last chatted. And I remember talking about how I had really bad art block. And I like literally could not do anything. And I felt really bad because of it. I'm here to tell you that the art block is gone. And I should sound a lot happier about that because it is objectively a really good thing, and I've been creating a lot of really cool things. I did a lot of painting, I sewed, okay. Gotta do it in order. In September I had surgery, another surgery, and I had a really, really rough healing process. And I was kind of like bedridden for a while, and I was like, well, what am I gonna do when I can't move around easily? Like, I just feel wasteful just laying here. So I decided to get back into sewing. I don't know what I was looking for. I was looking for, oh, I had this like red velvet dress, and I was like, I need to finish the seams on the inside of the bodice because it's velvet, and so it just like crumbles when you touch it. So I finished the seams on the bodice, and then as I was looking for the thing that I needed to finish the seams, I found the remnants of a shirt that I started making probably 3-4 years ago. And it's definitely 4 years ago. And I was like, oh my god, my shirt. My freaking shirt. I can literally finish making it now. My hand probably looks really big because it's closest to the camera. Hello. I can finish making my shirt now because it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. I've lost 50 pounds since I started making it, so it'll fit even looser than it did. I stopped making it because it didn't fit around my shoulders and arms. So, been 4 years, lost 50 pounds. In those 4 years, I have made so many things with my hands, including, but not limited to, like, little stuffed animals. Also covered in cat hair, because she sleeps on my stuffed animal pile. And I was going to the Ren Fair in October, and I was like, well, since I have nothing else to do, and I want to make something, I want to make something of myself while I can't do anything, I'll just finish making the shirt. Like whatever, right? So I finished the shirt. It's beautiful. It's magnificent. It's so nice. I will be showing you guys. It's really, very proud of myself on that one. It's very cool. Made the shirt, and if you notice me like looking everywhere, it's because I can't see. So like nothing is in focus for me to focus on. Sorry. Made the shirt, and then after the shirt was done, I decided I wanted to use some other fabric that I had purchased also 4 years ago. Back when I had a job and I could afford to just buy fabric all the time, I bought these very expensive wools for myself for Christmas, and I was like, well, they're sitting in my closet and I have a pattern that I want to make them into. So let me see if I can scrounge up all the materials. And I did. And I hand sewed a wool coat. It's not like a coat, it's like a dress coat or like a house coat. So the sleeves go to about here and it's pretty short. It's like knee length. And it's not like tailored correctly. If I really thought about it, and I have this book, I think I've talked about it before. Excuse me, it's called Make, Sew, and Mend by Bernadette Banner. And it's got a few tailoring techniques in it. I looked on YouTube, I learned a whole bunch of tailoring techniques for like how to make your lapels curve correctly on your body. Did I do them? No. Does it show? Yeah. But it's my first time ever making a coat. I've made like skirts and dresses and shirts, but never a tailored garment like that. So it's not perfectly done, but it's not bad. It's really beautiful. It's the comments that I get on it when I wear it are like, damn, that's an expensive looking coat. And I'm like, yeah, I made it with my hands. So not really. I made it with my hands from things that I had in my house. So it probably was expensive if you were to add up all of the prices of the supplies that I used, as well as the amount of time it took me, but I had it in my house, so like it doesn't register to me. And then I finished that right around Christmas time, like right before Christmas time. And then it was time to get into paintings. Again, I don't know if I said this, so maybe not again. I don't have a job right now. So, I can't afford to buy people things, but that means that instead of getting a purchased generic gift of one of 100 on a shelf, you get a tailored, handmade, personalized present from me. And this year, like most years, I just paint stuff for people because I'm like, that's the easiest way to go. I want to also do, I did this big extravagant Adventure Time painting for one of my friends, and they had asked me in November to make them a Finn the Human hat, and I was like, absolutely, I'll do that, but I don't have the materials for it. And I would prefer to have nice new white fabric and not make it from like old t-shirts or anything. So that's also still in the works. And then I'm gonna make a plushie or two for other people. And then for my sister, I hope she's not watching this. I hope her friends are not watching this. If you are, shh, don't say anything. Along with, she's getting married this year, so I was gonna paint for her for Christmas. She loves Smiskies. Do you know what Smiskies are? I don't have any in my room to show. So they're these little green guys, and she's obsessed with them. She has a whole bunch of them all around her apartment. And so I'm gonna paint her wedding Smisky. So her husband in Smisky form is gonna have a little top hat, and she in Smisky form is gonna have a little veil. It's gonna be so cute. Very excited for that. She has 2 cats named Sugar and Spice, and Sugar has a baby that's a jelly cat, and Spice has a baby that's a little like fox finger puppet that my sister wears to the Ren Fair. But now Spice has taken it and that's her baby. So I'm like, maybe I'll make them the cats. Maybe I'll make the cats little stuffed animal things, and that can be their babies. That can be their little creatures. Anyway, I feel like I've sat here yapping for long enough, so I'm gonna start my makeup. It's literally been 15 minutes. How did I do that? How have I been sitting here talking for 15 minutes? I can do a lot with 15 minutes. A lot of pretty boys, a lot of money business. Oh, I do have a question. I don't know if anybody is still watching this at this point, but if you are and you know anything about how YouTube works or like copyright law or whatever, I could Google this, but I don't really trust Google right now. I'm just tired of like every time I look something up, the entire first 2 pages is ads. That's why I don't trust Google. It's annoying. Anyway, copyright law. I want to do a cover of a song. I've already recorded all of the... We're coming back to me not having art block anymore. I recorded all of the instrumental tracks and now I have to do the vocals and I want to post it somewhere. You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that you can't see me at all when I'm doing this because I have to hold my mirror here. But I don't want to get like a copyright strike, but I'm not making money off of this. I don't make money off my YouTube videos. I'm just here to be here. Ugh, this is like almost out of product. Yikes. But yeah, like, yeah. So that's up to Christmas. Now it's January. And I've started making music. And I started by doing just a cover of a song just to prove to myself that I like had the ability to do it. But now I'm stuck in that like too many possibilities area. And I kind of have like sorry for the amount of like us I say. Jeez Louise. I kind of have decision paralysis because there's just so much that I can do in like every direction. But I was working on a song last night and I feel like it's kind of going in a pretty good direction, going in a way that I like. And also I have to keep reminding myself that like these are demos. These are demos that I'm making on GarageBand so that one day I can fill those spots with real instruments. I like bedroom pop, but I'm not sitting in a way that you can see. I play a lot of instruments. I have like whole corners of music stuff in my room. So like, yeah, it's just a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Not discouraging. It's kind of discouraging to like have to create something and knowing that I'm going to have to recreate it later. But also creating something knowing that it does not sound like what I want it to sound like, that's the biggest problem. That's why I was not delving into GarageBand as much previously. Ugh. This hurts. Anyways, next, I really need to shave my eyebrows. Yikes. Next, I think I want to do just a drop of foundation, if I can find it. Hello? I don't know where I put it because I don't typically wear foundation anymore. Here it is. My BB cream. Ooh, my BB cream, yay! Is it the right color? No. Where's my... To get it to be the right color, I typically will mix it with just white concealer, especially in the winter time. Like, you can kind of see that's not my shade. This is the lightest shade they make, and it's not my shade. That's why I stopped wearing foundation. Also, like, they don't make foundation for girls that are light green. Everything I went to Sephora a little while ago, and the poor girl that was working walked me around to every single brand in the store, and we swatched them on my inner arm and on my neck, and every single one, the lightest shade of every single brand in that Sephora was yellow paint on my skin. Not a single one of them was the right shade. And she was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like getting really discouraged and kind of upset, and I was like, it's okay, it's okay, it's just like that. But yeah, in what world is that my shade? Ugh. I need to add more, hold on. That's still gonna be probably a little too dark, but it's okay. Anyway, what else can I talk about? God, that's dark. Oh, it doesn't look so bad on my face. It's not great, but it doesn't look terrible. And when I blend it out, it'll be even more fine, I'm sure. Yeah, I put my makeup on weird. I like to really mush it. And this is the same with my products. I like to really mush them into my skin. Really press that in there. And then I'll go through with my beauty blender and really pat it in. There's a lot of noises outside. My windows are open chronically. My windows are kind of always open. It's really... So there were about 3 weeks where we did not see the sun here because the fog was really intense. And then the fog kind of passed for a second, and today it's back. And not only is it back, visibility is terribly low. It's very spooky. It's very Silent Hill. I'm like, what's gonna come out and attack me? You know? Now that I'm doing my makeup, I'm gonna talk about my makeup. I don't necessarily like there's a time and a place for a full beat, you know? And my daily life is not that time or place. And normally I don't wear any kind of foundation anymore because it just does not sit nicely on my skin. If I do just the primer and powder, that will sit very beautifully and it'll wear really nicely. I just wanted to try something different today, so here we are. Is that too much blush? Yeah, that's a lot. It's okay. It'll be okay. And then for my blush, it looks really dark. I don't do the like lifted, snatched look. I don't believe in that. I do where I naturally flush. So right here, cat hair on my face. Can't see it, but I can feel it. Love it. And then on the other side, in the same place, I need more. And that looks really crazy. And then I take my Beauty Blender and I just blend her in. And then the amount of powder that I wear really makes up for how heavy-handed I am with the blush. And I will kind of blend it just like all around, out and back. And I don't clean anything up with concealer because the way I naturally flush is not like, ooh, perfect. You know, I want my makeup to look like my face. I'll do a little across the nose. It looks like a lot. It looks really scary. Be not afraid. I will, though, go in with the like foundation-y side and just tap to blend. This doesn't look quite blended enough. Okay, I think that's good. And I'll do a little, I don't want it to look like sunburny though, but I'll do a little on the temples. And just generally across the forehead. Okay, now we get into the really crazy part. I hate most setting powders. Sorry if I just flashed you. I am wearing shorts under my robe though. What was I saying? Oh, I don't like most setting powders, so I do my own thing. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is because it's not safe. But it works real good, let me tell you. Also, part of the reason I'm here today, hi, is I finally cleared some space on my phone. Finally. And see, like with the powder, I'm Flashback Mary, but like, it really does tone down that blush. And I don't care if I look really red. My face is naturally quite red. I blush really easily, so part of me doing this is hiding the fact that I am literally blushing all the time. I'm very shy, naturally. I'm really shy. So, you know, if there's someone addressing me directly, or if I'm talking to someone and I think they're even a little bit attractive, my body will just be like, face beet red, face beet red. Have so much fun. Everyone can tell how you feel right now by the color of your face. Tomato, beet red. That's okay, but I don't love that. So when I do my makeup, which is not often, most of the time I don't wear anything on my face besides moisturizer and sometimes sunscreen. I know I need to wear sunscreen more, but I don't like feeling slimy. Like, just notice the amount of powder I'm putting on my face and know that this is just the first layer. There will be a couple more after this. Okay. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to show you up close the reason I use this powder. Suddenly, I have no pores. Suddenly, my skin is just like porcelain doll. Perfect. And that's the way I like it. And none of these newfangled modern powders, they're all shiny. It's all shiny. Everything has sparkle in it. I don't want to look dewy. I don't want to look greasy, oily, dewy. I hate dewy makeup. Okay, we are at 31 minutes. Is there a reason I'm doing this? The longer it gets, the more I'm like, ugh, cringe. But I always wanted to, like, I don't know, make a really long video, put it on YouTube, so. Let me throw my other powder across the room, jeez. And then I tap and tap and tap, and just this comes out. The heck? And there's so much more in here, it's just not coming out. I do my makeup like a drag queen. That's okay. It's okay. Ooh, dropping things. This one is very yellow, so I'll put it on just to kind of bring not color back to my skin, but like pallor, if that makes sense. That might not be the right word. I don't want to look white. I want to look like I have skin. And that first powder does make me look just pure white. Now what? I guess now I just wipe the powder off. Hasn't been that long since I last did this, so I don't know why I'm like struggling. And sometimes I'll do a powder blush over this. I'm kind of not feeling it today. I really want it to look like it's just my skin. This is not Cationic Hydration Interlink Thermal Protection Spray. This is witch hazel and water. I just needed a spray bottle. So I rinse this thoroughly and then put my stuff in it. And it's just like a very nice fine mist. And I can really like drench my skin. And then once it starts to dry, which absolutely has not happened yet, hold on, might be. Once it starts to dry, I will take my sponge and really press it into the skin. And that just makes it look more like my skin. I really prefer to look kind of sickly, so the blush helps with that feverish look. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of eyeshadow. I don't normally do this much makeup. This is like a very special occasion. I didn't even do this much for like holiday with the family. Also, I don't think I rinsed this very well last time I washed it. I think there's still soap in it. Because it just makes this awful like crunching noise. Okay, yeah, foundation done. Face makeup done. Do I look a little crazy? Yeah, I do, just a little though. Next, is the eyes. And for the eyes, I am using this little palette, these like purpley pinkies. This pink down here is way too bright for what I want, so I will be using this mauve-y one. Maybe a little of the very pink one, but definitely not a lot. There's a little bit of yuckiness going on there. And to start, I'm just packing on the color, basically. And then I'm gonna go in with my fluffier brush to blend it out. I know it looks crazy. I'm probably also gonna use a little bit of my bronzer to blend it out. You can't see what I'm doing at all. This is so entertaining to have my mirror in front of the camera the whole time. Love it. Love it. What else can I talk about? What else is interesting? Nothing really. I'm writing, I'm painting, I'm sewing, I'm making music. I am out of the block that I was in for like a solid at least entire year, if not longer. I finally feel, I don't even want to say that I feel like myself again, because I'll probably do some writing about the surgery that I had, but it's very personal and it's very like very complex. As much as it helped me, and as difficult as it was, it really helped me. And as much as it helped me, it was really traumatic. So like, what do you do with that? And like, how do you live with that? And who do you become when you have to be someone new? But it's not really your choice. I don't know. Suddenly I woke up one day and I had a different body. And I didn't dislike it, but I didn't recognize it. And it is now something I have to live with it forever, so I have to get used to it. You know? I'm being very vague. Sorry. Sincerest apologies. Anyways, now I've got the pink on, and I'm going to go with my bronzer and just blend it all. Suddenly I'm very quiet. Every time I lean in, I'm checking to see how long it's been. 42 minutes. And I don't believe in editing, so I'm just gonna post this as it is with the long silences and all. That's nice. And just to be, I'm gonna use this one, just to be a little freakier, I'm going to take this really dark purple, this really dark purple, and I'm gonna put that right there. And then I'm gonna wipe the brush off on my hand, and I'm going to really work that color in so that it blends and does not look out of place. And then I'm gonna take this like green color. Got some blue on my hand. Hello, what the heck? That was weird. And I'm gonna kind of tap that dark green in between the pink and the purple. And then to blend that out even more and make it look less drawn onto my face, I'm gonna take more of my bronzer. There's a glob of goop in my eye. Ugh. More of my bronzer and pat it on, and then just start sweeping under. To really blend that together. And then I'm just gonna go like in circles and really pick up all of those colors and really smudge them all together and really try to make this as cohesive as possible. I use the same technique when I do like black eye makeup. Need I don't know what is on this brush. And then to make it look a little bit more natural, in what world does any of this look natural? I'm just going to powder over top of it. And this is a third powder. This is not either of the two that I already used, so. Lots of products when I choose. Okay, so now the eyes are mostly done. Gonna do some mascara. Honestly, what I do on a regular day is put on some eyeliner, smudge it out, call it. I kind of hate putting on mascara, but it looks good, so I have to. can't see the face I'm making. I don't think you can. Okay, and then to finish, I'm going to get something. Pardon me. Okay, back. Am I comfortable? No. Before I do this, I want to scrape that off my hand as much as I can. And the lipstick always looks crazy until I like blend and blot and all that. There we go. I'm gonna do just a touch of like blotting with a tissue. Okay, team. And then, actually, since I have just had a shower, I'll show you how I do my hair. And then I'll give you my perfume tour. So that's how I do my hair. And then I let it air dry from here. The roots up here are usually pretty dry by now. But I leave it like completely dripping wet in the clip when I get out of the shower. So can I move this? Oh, well I can, but I'm knocking things over. Okay. There's too much stuff here. Okay, so first, let's do a close-up of the makeup. Don't look in my nose, it's all peely because I've had a sinus infection since Christmas. Yay! Yay! Love it! And then I do my deodorant, always Old Spice. Love it, lasts forever. And then I layer my perfumes like a crazy person. I'm just gonna like move this over kind of this way. You could see wherever my base. Excuse me. You can see my base in the background. Anyways, I apply my scents in layers, and I do it in layers based on kind of the strength of the scent. So this one is very, very mild, so I'll do 3 to 5 spritzes of this. I call it a 3-2-1. It's not always 3-2-1. I'll do like 5 spritzes of this one all across my chest and a little bit into my hair, and then the medium dose of this one. This is my favorite perfume ever in the whole world. I'm gonna do a little spritz now before I even start with the other ones because it's so nice. And I use frankincense and myrrh incense in my bedroom, and it all, oof. This robe smells fantastic because it's my like after shower putting on my perfume and deodorant and lighting my incense robe. And then the last one that I use is this fragrance. I think it's the Bonfire one. My friend bought 2 bottles of this. She does not like it on her, with her skin chemistry. I wonder if I could Google the ingredients to figure out the name of this perfume. I've like tried looking it up on Fragrantica and stuff, like cotton on perfume, brown bottle, and I can't find anything. And the like peel to find more information just peels the entire sticker up, so that's not helpful. But this fragrance is really strong, so I use like 1 or 2 spritzes of it. And then I'll put on a sweet little outfit and be sweet and cute, and I smell really beautiful and I look pretty, like a doll. Real talk though, I'm just really tired. I feel really drained. I feel really, really exhausted. Like I said, I feel kind of hopeless and empty and bad. But even though that is the case, at least I don't have art block anymore. At least I can make art about it, I guess. Anyways, this has been your hour-long makeup guru chat. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something. I don't know. If not about makeup and stuff than just about me. I hope you learned something about me today, because it's my channel. And I don't like how I'm sitting. I'll sit a little further back. Yeah. Let me know if you want to see more of this long form content or less of this shorter form content. Either way, it's gonna be like 15 minutes of me talking at you. I hope, yeah, I don't know. I just hope that someone gets something out of this. I got something out of this. I had a lot of fun, and I talked about a lot of things that made me happy. And right now that's kind of hard to do, so. Good chat, team. I will catch you on the flip side. Oh, and I have been talking for an entire hour, and I still have not said my name. Hi, my name is Margot, and welcome to my channel. If you stayed this long, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Next video probably won't be so long. If I'm really lucky, if you're really lucky, it'll be another song. That's the plan for the rest of the day, is to just make my little music, put on my smells, make my music. That's all I want to do. So it's so hard to say goodbye, but I must. Anyways, love you all.